Morning all. Now, making a video about the amazing benefits of not drinking on a Sunday morning with the sleep still in my eye is maybe not the best idea, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. If you were a drinker that lives anything like I was living, I would be Friday night hitting the beers, right? 6 or 7 beers, 5, 6, 7 beers Friday night. Wake up Saturday hungover. Trudge through the morning feeling crap. Don't feel so bad by the afternoon, but still not exactly fresh as a daisy. Saturday evening comes, early evening, it's like, oh, about a nice bottle of wine. A couple of beers maybe as well. Topping it up late, staying up till 2, 3 in the morning. Drinky. Next day, feeling like crap, feeling like shit, hungover. Sunday afternoon, well, if I have a few beers in the afternoon, that'll perk me up. Then I can get an early night and not drink so much. Sunday evening comes, drink a few beers, maybe still have a couple after. 3, 4 beers, maybe 5 or 6. Monday, at work, feel like shit, it's the war, getting through work, you know, hungover. Monday night, fuck me, that was hard, but I got through it. Let's have 1 or 2 beers, fine. Tuesday comes, not gonna drink. Tuesday off drinking. This is on a good week. Wednesday comes, still not gonna drink. This is on a really good week. Thursday morning comes, you wake up, you've been sober for 2 days. You wake up, you feel fresh. You know, you've slept well. You go to work. Things are easy, things are good. That night you probably have some beer because you feel good, right? But when I talk about what it is to be sober, don't think that being sober in the way that I am now sober is anything at all like what it's like on that Thursday when you haven't drank for a couple of days and you've got some sleep and you're totally, you know, no alcohol in your system, like sober in the technical sense of the word. And you're fresh and things are okay. It's nothing like that. If it was like that, the reason you carry on drinking after a day like that is because, well, it's all right, but it's not exactly that fun, is it? It's a bit on the boring side, you know? That's not, sobriety isn't like that. The trouble is that when you're in the drinking, you can't actually experience proper sobriety in order to make a comparison. If you were able to get into this headspace that I seem to be in at the moment, and who fucking knows how long it'll last, but the way I feel at the moment is if you're able to get into this headspace, you'd never drink again, because you'd just be like, it's a shit deal, folks. And it's not like sobriety is like that Thursday when you haven't drank for a couple of nights, but it's better than that. Because to say it's better, and it is better, but the trouble with saying that being sober is better, it kind of sounds like it's an extension of something. So it's just like the thing that you understand what it's like to have not drank for a couple of nights. Hope maybe you don't, maybe you drink more. And incidentally, I'm talking about amounts that people, or I've drank, but we've all got totally different tolerances. Some people drink 3, 4 times that amount. Some people drink half that amount. It's more about, you know, your state of mind and your dependency and how shit you feel in the morning. But lost my chain of thought now. Oh yeah, so you probably think, yeah, so I've been sober on a Thursday morning after a couple of nights of not drinking. So you're just talking about something that's like that but a bit better, like an extension of that. But that's not what's happening, folks. It is better, but it's more like a complete shift. It's like if you play a computer game and you're playing a character and the character's got a knife and you walk around killing people with this knife, and you've got to be careful. Knife can kill people in the game, but you know, if you get 3 or 4 enemies at one go, you're kind of fucked, and you have to sort of stab people a couple of times, and then suddenly you level up and you get this great big fucking sword that can just smash everybody in one swing. And even if you get 4 enemies, you can just do one swing and it just fucking wipes them out. And it's like, you'd never go back to using the knife in that game. You just wouldn't do it. This is a bit of a dark analogy, isn't it? But if you're a gamer, you won't mind it. Even if you were quite attached to that knife, even if you enjoyed using the knife and you like the animations around it, but as soon as you got the sword, you'd just be like, fuck me, level up, boom. The sword is better than the knife, but really it's a completely different thing. And that's what the kind of sobriety I'm experiencing at the moment is. It's a completely different thing. It's not like having a couple of days off. It's not like doing dry January. Because I'm not drinking, but there's also the headspace. The headspace that I actually thought was totally unachievable. The headspace of like, there's no, not that there's nothing that drinking does for you. Obviously you get beer buzz. But the drinking transaction is a shit deal. I can't explain in one video how terrible it is, how much you sacrifice for the tiny little thing that you get from beer. I'll just have to kind of get through it over the months. I might not even be able to articulate it, and it's a new world to me. And obviously, you know, this is only my 3rd week off drinking. Like, you know, like, this is quite a ridiculous conversation for me to be having, right? Next week I could be smashed. But I won't be. Anyway, another day of not making much sense, but never mind, we'll get there.